Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Hallelujah. Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. We left them home. Me and Zama, we came first. We left them home.
Okay, so let's have the morning meditation again.
Yeah.
But you know, it's always YAHAWAH with time schedule when to start, right? And you don't make it half of the time. Y'all know that, right? Okay. And sometimes you do think I need help. I need a little assistant. So, all right, Shabbat Shalom, brothers and sisters. Regardless, the mission continue. All right, morning meditation. Tell you the first month was, remember I tell you the first month was, the second month was. I go up until the third month, but never said nothing for the fourth and the fifth. So I will get it today. December 7th, right? Right? So yes. So if it's December and you know that, tell me about the Most High 50 month. Sister Banat, it was excellent last week. Am I sure, right? It's morning meditation. So I see you and say, Shalom, happy new moon, fifth month. I say, okay. So tell me, explain to me about the fifth month now, because I want to go on to the fourth month. January, February, March, April, May. May is the fifth month for Isa. So what do you know about the fifth month for the Most High for your health? And I say that every year. So that's why I will double Samara and Sister Vanna class. I said it every year. I said it. It's not once, it's not two. So you can be marching to Zion. But the only reason we're marching to Zion is because of the destruction of what? And who destroyed the temple? It's Nebuchadnezzar. Right? The Romans destroyed them Passover. So I was going to give you one quotation lesson for that speech. I will not give it. As everybody should know, 73 AD, the Romans destroyed them Passover. But the fifth month was destroyed by Nebuchadnezzar. So Zion means so much to you, these things you have to know. Why the reason we're marching back to Zion? We're marching back because it was kicked out of the land, the temple destroyed. So when did it happen? That's your history. You are the Jewish mother, you should be mother soon. What do you teach your children? Then there's significant something happening in all these months. When you read in the Bible, Ezra, 7th chapter, Ezra went back to Jerusalem the fifth month too. I stress these things every year. Right? So did you double it? Have a seat now. Yeah. So we continue. So YAHAWAH is here. So what is it YAHAWAH is here? Y'all don't want me to. So may I understand? Who was the king that was in charge of the destruction of Jerusalem in the fifth month? the king of Israel. Nebuchadnezzar was a king of the Edens, who was the king of Israel that he took it from in the fifth month. Am I sure, right? How much is that, Shannon? 50? I'll just take it down. I'll just take it down. Am I sure? Sister Mana, take your Bible and everything up there. Am I sure? Go ahead. Shalom, brothers and sisters online. What is it? Awar? Zachariah, Billy, I yourself an award double for me. Shamar? Zachariah is a priest, but not a king. We have no king sitting on the throne in Zachariah. Yes, ma'am. The question is, Nebuchadnezzar took the kingdom from Israel in the fifth month and burned the temple in the fifth month. And your father never shut up a morning meditation, so it forced me to do it. So I'm reflecting what take place in the fifth month. So when Nebuchadnezzar came and take the city, who was the king in the fifth month? That he took the city from and burned our temple. Who was that king? Zedekiah is correct. The last king of Israel. It says Zachariah. Oh, man, you need to keep quiet. Hey. I said, are you will come up here and teach? You want to come up here and teach? You sure? Let's take it. So, everybody get one? Sister Zaya. Yes, Sister Zaya. Who was the high priest in Israel? Shamak explain. Who was the high priest in Israel in the time of YAHAWAH?
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Sister, you understand? Go for both of them.
You can't get working on something. You can't live by yeah, it's that.
Shamak, where does it?
I'm not that. Oh, yeah, you have to do it. I'm not. Oh, I bad. That was so bad.
YAHAWAH was in Israel. He was the high priest at the time of his crucifixion. Quickly, high priest. Remember, YAHAWAH went to 500 and went to him too, but it was two high priests. So if any one you give me, I will okay. Yeah, both of them. I am? And who is the next one? Not Simeon. I said the crucifixion. It was Caiaphas and Ananias. Alright? So we continue with the morning meditation. Shamar, is that? You answered the riddle last night. So read the riddle. You're going to war. Pick a partner that you're willing to go to war with. Somebody that you think will overcome. Somebody that you think will overcome. Failure for that person is failure for you. So pick somebody strong that you will go to battle. It's easy though. If you're smart. Sister, may I understand? I have a brother. And I went on a far journey. What am I talking about? No, Joseph was sold. Let me make it easier. In the Bible, I have a brother. Huh? You want it?
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Maya.
Prodigal son.
Prodigal son. Okay. What is that? Explain the story to me, because the word prodigal is not in the Bible. So you explain the story. That's what I said. The word prodigal is not in the Bible. So you want me to pass it, so I pass it. So you explain the story to me. You read and see it. So you read and see that. Mayan, the word prodigal is not in the Bible. So explain the situation. Turn around and look at me and speak, and don't look in the sky. Speak. Mm-hmm.
One of them went and said to my father to give him all that he had in inheritance. And he took it and he left. And he went and he squandered all his money. And after he squandered all his money, because he said things got hard with him, so he started to feed pigs. He even went to eat with the pigs. And then when he looked back and realized what is happening and think of what his father had at home, he went back to his father.
Who teach you that story?
And he asked his father to forgive us.
That word pig is not in the Bible.
Swine. Swine.
Okay, you see, you listen to what Christianity say. All right. What's the greatest sin that Sunday?
That's the greatest one.
Sin this Sunday. Both of you can answer. You are right.
Maybe in all of our countries, but yeah, true, yeah.
He didn't have the patience to take what the father had restored for him.
You never have the patience to do what?
Take what the father has restored for him, rather than him.
So what was the sin that he committed?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody else a question go to you? They don't want it. What was the greatest sin the sin? What was the greatest sin the son committed? Anybody can answer, you will get one quotation on. Because you see, you give me the church version. So sit. So y'all feel that rhythm today. Open your Bible, get me. Continue from Luke 15. What's the word prodigal mean? You said it. Still up for graph from Luke 8. Prodigal. You tell me. Mariana?
Read.
No. Huh?
Destroyer.
Destroyer? No. Say. Look it up. The meaning. What's the meaning of prodigal? Quickly. I think you have three meanings. Wasteful, reckless. And I think there's the next one. Quickly. You already the IGAL. Yes, Shaman.
Prodigal means recklessly extravagant.
Extravagant, show off, pride, proud. What else?
Wasteful.
Wasteful.
Or
Men that give woman money. Wasteful. Yeah? Man that give their wife money every day. Wasteful. You can't use that way, right? For you to keep it, you're wasteful in giving it away. Right, Sister Yona? Deacon is wasteful. Read on.
or spending money and resources carelessly.
Yes, so you see that? So wasteful, carelessly, and reckless, wasteful, careless. So now, with the story that Maya imposed, we'll go over that today to see what it said, because she said she read her Bible and she's a prodigal. So let me see if we see the same thing. So we're talking about a wasteful child. a reckless child. All right? How much parents have those children? So we're going to see what the real story is and see if any of the sons were better than any of the sons. So let me give you a summons. The younger son was reckless. The older son was foolish, lacked knowledge. So what you will get today is not a Christian version of the story, but is a true essence of the book. Can? You ready for it? And the word, okay, let's go in there, Sean. Go back to Luke 15, so nobody went over the notes last week, because I said we'll go here. And start at verse 11. Read back verse 1 to 3, Sean, of Luke. Luke 1 to 3.
So Luke 15, verse 1 to 3. Then you unto him all the publicans and sinners to hear him. And Luke 15, verse 1. Then you near unto him all the publicans and sinners for to hear him. And the Pharisees and scribes murmured, saying, This man receiveth sinners and eateth with them. And he spake this parable unto them, saying.
So now, because what the scribes and Pharisees were saying, YAHAWAH started to speak in parables. And what the parable said?
What one of you? 100 sheep.
So the parables was about the kingdom of YAHAWAH and the purpose of the kingdom of YAHAWAH. So last week we read about the lost sheep. Can? And we see that wasn't like the church teaching.
That's right.
Can? So this week, let me go about the prodigal son. Because the one that sweep the house clean until he find the one penny to celebrate, that's too short. So let's do the prodigal son, then we'll do that one. Because this one was read in every Sabbath school and Sunday school in the world. This so-called story was read in every Christian church everywhere. So even by some of your explanation, you don't see and you still don't understand that you have to get rid of that old wine for the new wine pour in. All right? Read verse 11, Shema. Luke 15, verse 11.
St. Luke 15, verse 11. And he said, A certain man had 2 sons.
A certain man have 2 what?
Sons.
So before the end of the class, you will decide to tell me which son are you. And keep in mind, as I said, both son was never conscious, all right?
That's right.
Because one son stay with the father and he never know what was his. Think about it. You asking your father like, listen, I've been with you, don't give me nothing. So you're never aware of what was his and what the father promise was. One son pronounced death upon his father. The greatest thing the small son do is to pronounce death on his father. And you will see with the spiritual life.
That's right.
But the Bible says prove all things. Can? We will prove it. Verse 12, sir?
Verse 12. And the younger of them said to his father.
The younger of them said what?
To his father.
Mm-hmm.
Father, give me the portion of wood that falleth to me. He divided unto them.
So you see that? That's the key factor there. The younger son go to the father and said, here goes Sarah. Yeah, what's that? Give me what is mine. And what the father did?
And he divided it unto them. His living.
And the father divided them. His living. What is the scripture saying? Anybody want to try?
Oh, yeah. I show you a credit. So you just are.
All right, Google for me quickly. Because you believe in Google more than me. So Google, see what it said. In Luke 15:12, did the young son insult the father? Google it quickly. Then you're going to get the Greek translation. Quickly. In Luke 15:12, did the younger son insult the father? Anything? Which one?
Yes. In Luke 15:12, the younger son committed a grievous insult to his father
By what? Did it tell you?
by demanding his share of the inheritance before his father had died.
Because you only get inheritance when what? So what the younger son said, die where you can die now. See that? When did Solomon become king? Remember David's son blasphemed, crowned himself king? When did Jacob went to Isaac for the blessing? So as a child, you dare not ask for inheritance while the father is alive. Do you see that? So you see where YAHAWAH is going with this? The young one went and said, Father, why you don't die now? So I can get that inheritance. Because by law, the father cannot be king and you king at the same time. You only can be king when one dies. So even in Ghana custom, when do people go to the house to share up everything? When one what? So you see how simple you all miss the insult? And you see how simple you all forget the commandment with our fathers? Isaac went to Abraham when Abraham was in his bed. The brothers went to Jacob when Jacob was in his bed. So you see, how Christianity black your eyes from the simple details. Make you have people running around here talking about their prodigal son. Google for me next thing. What the Greek said in Luke 15 verse 12. Quickly. Basically, what the young son said. You find it somewhere? When you find it, stand and read.
In Luke 15:12, the younger son's demand, Father, give me the share of the promise that is coming to me.
Whatever was coming to me, give me now. Why you can't just die? Because remember what prodigal mean? That's why they use prodigal for it. Carelessness, reckless, wasteful. That's the white man put prodigal there. So man will see that it's, I don't know what we'll be reading, but we'll find out today. Read on, man.
Was a profound cultural.
Was what?
A profound cultural and moral insult.
That's what the Greek said. So what the Greek said is what YAHAWAH is saying. This young son was profound to insult his father like that. Just like you all have it in Ghana, if you tell somebody say if you tell your parents to buy a will, your parents will tell people you want to kill him, right? Where do you get that from? Where that came from? That's your culture, right? Okay. So how profound was it? Read on.
In the ancient Near Eastern world, asking for one's inheritance, while the father was still alive, was equivalent to saying, I wish you were dead.
I wish you were what?
You were dead.
Read on.
Treating the father as if he already passed away just to get the money.
Just to get what?
The money.
Exactly. So you see what the youngest son said, Maya? So this will not be a Sunday school story in terms of, you know, where we are. This is what YAHAWAH said, a man and keep the rest of siblings out and do what you feel to do. You dare not ask for inheritance while the parents is still up and away. That's our law. That's our tradition. That's what our fathers do. So when YAHAWAH going into it and saying these things, why is it saying these things? But guess the worst thing will happen. Read verse 12 again, Shaman.
Verse 12. The younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of things that fall to me.
Means give me or hand over to me, using an upward imperative tone rather than a polite request. The Greek word used is something which donates core property, wealthy or substance. Later in the verse, Luke uses a word meaning livelihood.
Lively what?
Livelihood. Or life itself.
Or what?
Or life itself.
So now we understood what is taking place. So the father said yes. And the father give up his what? Life. Think about Israel now. Finish reading and then I can say.
By demanding a share of the life or livelihood. The son was trying to strip away the father's freedom and independence prematurely.
So, did you see what Yahushua was saying to the Pharisees and the scribes? Because the father was there. Wasn't the father there? Yes. And didn't they say we want no king but Caesar? Didn't they say why are you eating with the local people? So I hope they can attain to it. So now we should have a different perspective of the so-called prodigal son. This was beyond reckless. Why did they never put prodigal mean murderer? Why did they never put the prodigal mean covetousness? They can covetous something that he never wanted. And then now we'll find out why Yahushua used these as a teaching moment to everybody. Then we'll understand why Yahushua is saying these things and nobody knows what the hell he's speaking about. Because he said parables, he speaks not to them. Just imagine you invite me to your house to eat and I just talk a lot of rubbish and leave. And then when you go and say, what the hell did they speaking about here? What was that? So remember last week we went through the 90 and 9 sheep? This one is even more intense. And we have to go to verse 32 today. So do you ready for this journey? Or you want to change some things? Okay, it's a journey. Right. Read on, Shema.
Verse 12 again.
Read verse 11 again.
Verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
St. Luke 15, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, a certain man had 2 sons.
Mm-hmm.
The younger of them said to his father,
And what is a 2 son?
what's in the
Mayana? What is a 2 son? Zamar. Shamar. Mayan. Dabat. Naishor. Awar. Who? Shama.
Israel and
Israel and who?
most of them.
Judah and Israel. Northern, southern. The southern stayed all along until the northern left. Come on. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Is that white? What's it feel?
Huh? Remember, when Yahushua came in Israel, who was there? The northern kingdom. 3 tribes. Where was the southern one? Prodigal son. Didn't they say we want to go worship God into a new land? Didn't they want to take their substance and left? Didn't they left? So this is time now, so Yahushua telling them, you have not seen nothing yet. If you talk about me eating with scribes, Pharisees, and local, when you see me eating with these people now, what you're going to say? And that's why Peter did tell Cornelius, it is written, a man should not have fellowship with a man of the next. The word said nation, but the Greek word is tribe. That's why we read Hosea, the Most High said, deal not with them. So it's somebody coming back now in the spiritual aspect and in the physical aspect. Because Judah with him so long. And what did they ask him in Acts 1, the first chapter? When will you restore the kingdom? Were they in the kingdom? Were they in the kingdom? And that's why we get parables when Yahushua talk about the parable. Do you know about the one about the parable? I bet they never teach about that in Sunday school. I Saturday school. But now the Bible says you have to pay for it. Because we have the key for the kingdom. So if you want it, it will not be free.
That's right.
Read verse 13, sir.
Verse 13. And not many days after the younger son gathered all together,
Mm-hmm.
and took his journey into a far country.
So the son killed his father and gathered many things together, and he entered where? To America. Didn't he went to America? Didn't they went to America? Huh? They went to a far country. And what took place?
And there wasted his substance with riotous living.
So meaning he become reckless.
He put
to Accra to live a different life.
Oh.
That's what it is, right? Your own party every night, dress, heels, falls here. I see they say a Ghanaian TikToker to do a Brazilian job. Brazilian butt lift and she in hospital in critical condition. These women are stupid. Stupid. Foolish. And the worst thing, some of you have asked, but the one that ever put on, we men don't know what the hell it is. Do you understand? So the friend going to a far country now and they become practice. You forget yourself. Because when you go to Accra, you are different from the Cape Coast. And you know what? In Cape Coast, people know you. In Accra, nobody knows you. Right? That's how it goes, right? Yes, that's how it goes. So now you become the prodigal son, that's what my aunt said. So we'll see if we see the word prodigal again. But let me use the word reckless. Right? Read on, sir. What verse we are?
Verse 14.
Read.
And when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in that man. He began to be in want.
He began to be in what?
In want.
So you get drunk now. Become a crackhead. All the friends that are around you, they're not there. Where are they? And your money finished. Remember last week we read?
That's right.
I think it was in the Proverbs. When you give gifts, you have a lot of friends. But when a man is poor, the Proverbs say even his neighbor is angry with him. Hey neighbor, looking your poor ass, what kind of houses are going to build up right there? Like I know some people that are angry with Enoch because he's a sinning farmer. See that? You will not go over to your neighbor's house because he's a cement farmer. But I bet every neighbor knows raising rabbits and giraffe and what they call those exotic animals. They can go over there to take picture with. You'll be happy with the neighbor, right? But I see my aunt come to my house and said, hey, they went through there to Enoch and never come out to pick up chat. The guy's neighbor is poor, he's a snake farmer. But if he did have Sumba and Mufasa over there that come out to take picture, right? That's the reality of life, right, man? But a snake farmer don't stand a chance, right? Don't shoot through the shot. All right? Read on, Shema.
And verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country.
Look at what he do. No, you're not Jewish no more. No, you're not Israel no more. No, you're Ghanaian. You're not Judah no more. You're Fanti. You're not Benjamin no more. You're Ashanti.
That's right.
That's why when you see Ghanaian left go to America and they get American citizenship, they show off, we don't call them bugger, they show off with those documents, passport. You see what you do? No, we're not this no more. We change from this. That's why the Bible says you shut your ears. You know why you shut your ears? You don't want to hear about the wrong that you do to return.
God.
Get me in the Greek. Luke 15:15. Quickly. Read it again for me, Shamak.
Say Luke 15, verse 15. And he went and joined himself to a citizen.
He went and joined himself with what?
A citizen.
Read on.
Of that country.
And that what?
Country.
Look at you. To cover up your shame and disgrace. So that's why even when they left and they're suffering, they still make it seem like they're happy and things going on for them.
That's right.
Look at it. Hey, look at you now, you're Ghanaian. Proud Ghanaian. Look at you. Last night I was watching Mahama, was on the news speaking about third terms. But anyway, he said he went into a lab in Sweden. And when he went into the lab in Sweden, he see somebody took like a piece of whatever DNA from somebody and put it in something. And he asked what it was, and they said, listen, sugar causes cancer. And I make sure I save it. And I make sure I take pictures and the comments. Because I know some here will say different. So I was just waiting until after the Shabbat to send it. The comments, you have doctors and nurses commenting and say, we tell you this in Ghana. Did you have to go to Sweden for them to tell you that sugar causes cancer? That's what Ghanaian nurses and doctors was asking. Mr. President, You have to go to Sweden for them to tell you sugar causes cancer. And his only response was laughing about it. He was truthful about it. Oh, don't eat banku after 7 o'clock. So why eat banku any time? He tell you that banku creates starch or give you sugar. When you eat, watch TV, how much people have electricity to watch TV? Go to bed 9:30, 10. While America gave food stamp. And when America gave food stamp, America said you cannot buy no sugar drink with the food stamp card. So if you want to buy one of those cola, not with the food stamp, they put restriction on it. In Germany, Coca-Cola was made in Germany. In Germany, Italy, those countries, any cola that's selling in the country, no sugar cannot be in there. So why you buying these things coming to your country? Because you become citizen. And you don't have knowledge, so you have to go to Sweden and the white man tell you sugar causes cancer. And that's when you believe. And you're talking about cervical cancer. I never knew cervical cancer was so big in Africa. They say Ethiopia, every 4 or 5 women you see in Ethiopia have cervical cancer. What is causing these things? Think about it. When they say don't eat late. What's the difference if you eat down to 5 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock? When you go in your body, it becomes sugar. That's what starch becomes. And I make sure I say it. Because when you travel to these places, you become citizen of these places. And if so be the case, why don't ban them? Why letting them come in? Do you think sugar is in the cola in Israel? Ask YAHAWAH, ask mine. The cola, they taste totally different from even in America. And they don't poison their people. So you become citizen of this place, you're lost in sheep. You're in danger of dying. Same story, same book, isn't it? Become citizen. The citizen you become an endangered sheep. Get the green. Who have it? Read.
In Luke 15:15, the Greek translates meaning to glue, to cleave.
So in what he did?
To cleave.
So he gets citizenship. You get citizenship. Read.
Or to stick, to imply a desperate, dependent attachment.
Like these Africans in South Africa still. I hear that in Ghana and there over there. Your president said, the people said they don't want it. Your president said, get a plane, send it for you. You choose to stay back. You die now. Who is that? You go to this country you don't want to live. Hey? Read on.
A desperate, dependent attachment to a local.
So what I hear people saying, greener pastors, better life. Like a lot of you in Africa will say slavery was good for us because we wanted to go. Ask any one of us over there if we have that same assumption. Ask any one of us. Read.
Local citizen, emphasizing the son's total loss of independence.
Loss of what? And what does independence mean? Freedom! That we don't have. That's why it's only in Africa you see somebody going to prison for saying something on social media. While I can call Trump a pedophile, I can call Trump the damn devil every day of my life. When you read the book of Psalms, it says God saying, wake up, and he's angry with the wicked every day. And that's President Trump. He will be enslaved.
That's right.
And I'm sorry for the Israelites who have him on his plantation, because I'm going to go and steal his ass. King Charles will be in slavery. I see people demonstrating in England say they want no king. And you cannot speak in Ghana. Freedom gone. And then you're pointing finger. That one is a prodigal son. That's the prodigal. Which one are you? Which one? Because believe it, Trump is the devil. And if I call my last son now, and I call me a 10-year-old and I say, who is the devil? Donald Trump. I teach it to my children. Every leader that leads black people is the devil.
That's right.
The Jamaican one is worse. What you have, Shamak, get me Jeremiah 8. 28, Jeremiah 28, verse 8. Book of Jeremiah 28, verse 8.
Jeremiah 28, verse number 8.
What it said, sir?
The prophets that have been before me.
So what Jeremiah said? The prophet that been before him. All the prophets that was before me. Read on.
And before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
The prophet prophesied about against what?
Many countries.
1 countries.
Many.
2 countries.
Many.
3 countries.
Many.
Because you know why? Our people scatter in many countries.
That's right.
And whatever country we are, guess what takes place? Oppression of our people. Oppression! So all the prophets have to prophesy about all these countries. That's why I talk about the dirty Arabs, smelling like curry. Look what they do to black people in Arabia in this place. And now Iran retaliate, they're begging for help. They are begging for cover. You see that these dirty Arabs cannot protect themselves. And the white man is just a damn base man. He don't know if he's going or he's coming. But he's a damn devil. So the prophet have to prophesy about these things. And in Africa, you cannot say, oh, the president buried 32 cows. So what if I say Bahama is a damn cow? And the worst thing is, if you try anything, Trump will defend me with my black friend, with my black people. Think about it. These people that lead you, look at the American soccer player in the World Cup, get red card. Trump called FIFA president, right? What FIFA president did? Revoke the red card, right? They stopped Partey from enter Canada. What sanction Ghana put on Canada? What crime Partey commit? What crime is Partey guilty of? Because anybody can make an accusation. Against the president was accusation that he buried 32 cows. It's accusation. People have assumption of me. So why the same judgment and why that strong difference never go up against your enemy? Was you sending a black woman to prison with 3 children because of a social media meme? And that's why we said the door will open. And we might see where the prodigal son, we might see what takes place.
That's right.
Because what the pastor tell us take place, we'll see what YAHAWAH said. Because we the one that out there and living reckless now. We the one that become citizen of other estate. We the one that have no freedom. Read on, Shaman.
The prophet that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
Read on.
And against great kingdoms.
America is the greatest kingdom today. And the leader of the greatest free world will be in his chains.
That's right.
That's what YAHAWAH said. And he know it. Not in your in Israel, slavery.
That's right.
Real?
And against great kingdoms of war.
We teach about them that what is coming.
War.
We teach them that what's coming.
War.
Read on.
And of evil.
And of what?
Evil.
Because America will burn. Thus Ghana will burn too.
That's right.
You see, you can even take a little flood. The Bible says earthquake coming in diverse places. When it come, what will happen? Did you see that tsunami that came in 2011? Take the entire Asia away? These things coming. So that's why Ghana is the only country you go where you hear the police and the military will come out at Christmas time, don't make no prophecies about no destruction. That's the only country you will go and hear that. Nowhere else on the earth will hear that. You want to put restriction on pastors. But they can't put restriction on them because these pastors eating from them. But we submit to nobody but YAHAWAH.
That's right.
And just like how the prison door home for the apostles, we believe. We don't know it. Knowing it is not good enough.
No.
Feeling it is not good enough. But believe it is everything.
No.
Read, sir.
The prophet Salakia, and of evil and of pestilence.
And of plague, which is plague. Just like COVID-19. Didn't we tell them COVID was a curse for the 400 years prophecy? Didn't we tell them that? As soon as the 400 years up, YAHAWAH sent COVID. Didn't we tell the world that? 2019 to 1619. We tell them. And that's why COVID probably kill more crackers than that. And your presidents in this country were still robbing you. They took it as an opportunity to rob you. And nobody go to jail. They think they don't go to jail. They think they're scot-free. But we will see. Finish read, Shamar. Go back to 15. St. Luke 15, verse 15.
Enjoying himself. This verse suggests an unnatural thinking.
Unnatural, because this is not your life. Things that you're doing now is not your custom, it's not your culture. It's a natural clinging. Real?
Or virtual bondage to another person.
Bondage to another person. So you're living slavery to live like somebody else. False eye, false eyelash, false eyebrow, false butt, false breast. It's a natural. That's not your way of life.
No.
That's not your way of life. So by you clinging, these are the things you adapt. Right? Read on.
Because the Son
Things
could
word.
not.
Come, sir. Come. Come. Sir. Grab. Yes, read.
Because the Son could not support himself, he had to attach himself to a stranger for basic survival.
Mm-hmm.
So a citizen, the noun refers to a
That's it. So read 15 again. Sir, I'm waiting. Come. Yes, read 15 again, Shamak.
So Luke 15, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country.
Mm-hmm.
And he sent him into his flocks to feed swine.
So you see what the citizens send in other countries to do? That's why the South Africans are Ghanaian doing the work that they can't get out of it. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? And what the swine represent, man, is not pig. You see, swine is not pig. Don't mention it. Okay? So you see this now. So you see, what 15 say in the English and what it states in the Greek is so totally different. What Israelite feeding pig? And now you talk out there, the job what you're out there doing is not feeding pig. What is it? What is it? That's it. If it's not feeding swines today, what type of job is this? As I see people looking for people to go to bed or roost to wash car. And you have many people here who say it's a good opportunity. Go to Jamaica and try get one Jamaican to go to America to wash car. Just name one. Remember in Jamaica in those days you have to wash your own car hour? Yes. How much gas station in Jamaica now? How much wash car place in Jamaica? No?
Yeah.
Is it like America or like Ghana? Because how you wash car here, we don't have that standard of wash car in America. You drive your car through machine. 5 minutes.
Something like America.
Yeah, okay, because back in Jamaica the days, you have a car, you better wash it the damn self. And you pay somebody there to wash it. It's no car place to go to get that is not nobody's job. 9 to 5. Alright? Read answer.
And he would fain have filled his belly with the husk that the swine did eat.
Mm-hmm.
And no one gave unto him.
So that's you eating in the today. But yet you say it's good, right?
That's right.
What health benefits you do to your life? What's nutrient aid? Go to your money. Vamos. Right? What health benefit you do to you? So the Bible said when you go there, you'll be a citizen of this other country. And they mistreat you, they're treating you. They feed you just as they feed their what? It's a swine, right? But do you know in certain of these houses the dog eat better than you? Isn't it? Do you see how these dogs live? Huh? Do you know in America it's a big job in America to walk somebody down? Yes. They pay like 200 CDs at home. So they even give it the key for the house. So while I'm at work, a person will go and he will collect dogs. So you have like 10, 12 dogs for that day. And he took the dogs, he bring them to the park, he play with them, he bat them, he bring them back home. That's a big job in America. That's a big job in America. So you will see somebody walking on the street and they have 10, 12 dogs with them. That's his job. So you bring them to the park, you bring them to bars and dogs, and every day they just at the window looking for them. So when they see them come, the dogs don't get excited. So a lot of people have bring camera so they can stay at work, open the door. They can say everything the person will do. The person open the door, the dog go with them. He walk the dog through Manhattan. He bring them to cooling place. And you have cooling building for the dog if it's too hot. You bring the dog in the cooling. So now you eating the same things they ate and the dog ate. That's a big job. That job pays more than somebody that wash car in America. That's a big job, big job. Big job. So I know a lot of you get to do it. Don't you see a lot of people from Nigeria and Ghana, when they go to Dubai and those places, they be washing the lions, feeding the lion, the tiger, and those animals. Yeah, that job pay more than you go to work for 9 to 5. Right? So that's what we belittle ourselves to. When we forget ourselves.
That's right.
We forget what we used to eat. We forget what we used to drink. So we belittle ourselves that we're eating like pigs. That's why they say you are what you eat, right? I was telling YAHAWAH, Barack sent me some information about sardines. Because I love sardines. And he was telling me I have to be careful of the sardine with vegetable oil. And I checked Ghana's first. There's only one sardine I see that don't have vegetable oil. And it's in Lily. And it's of soya. And soya is made of food. Like they use breadcrumbs and all these things to make soy. Soy is not a real food, but it's soy oil. And that was the only sardine that said packed with omega-3. And that was like for 13 CDs. You see all the 7 CDs, 1 to 10 CDs to 12 CDs, vegetable oil, vegetable oil, vegetable oil. No omega-3. Because fish give you omega-3. So now I asked the guy something yesterday. I said, name me one oil that vegetable make. Name me one vegetable that make oil. He said, there's none. So I said, I called him, he looked at me. He said, this is Africa, this is what we need. Because the vegetable oil is what they use to beat your system. Beat your immune system, it's not good. And I tell her why. Didn't I tell her, don't buy no more? I asked him what you have in the house. And I said, when yours finished, don't buy no more of those things. Then I went to, we call it a Casper store. They sell American products. Myself and YAHAWAH, Maya, we went there. I went there with Maya and I started to look at the canned stuff they have there. Tuna, water. Didn't I show it to YAHAWAH? Tuna, because when we used to eat sardine back in the days, they call it brain water. And the brain water was just salt and water, they stored it. When I go there and look at the products that they have, and they buy it at Kirkland, that's a Jewish company, everything was water and salt. That's why you have your mackerel, it's in what? Tomato sauce. Not vegetable sauce, tomato sauce. Those are the things that we used to. But now, all the products. Then the president coming talking about sugar. Sugar is the least of the problem. Because most of Ghana drink water. I'll tell you that, most of you drink water. In our diet, whenever we eat is drink, we get drink with all our meat. But here, I'll see you all eating and you take water and drink. So sugar is the least of your problem for what coming through the port for people here to eat and get. And medical is so poor here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. And did you eat a biscuit or wine? It's stale. I went back and tell him.
Yes, it's true.
Right? Read on, Shamak, what verse we at? 16? Everybody with me? All right. Read.
And he would fain have filled his belly with a husk, and his wine he eat. No man gave unto him.
No man gave unto him.
Unto him.
So that's why who's kid out there for us? When we go in these countries and they kill us, we die. What is it? We demonstrate for 2 days who cater for our life. Right? But read verse 17 now.
And when he came to himself,
What he did?
came.
Look up that in the Greek and see something. Read verse 17 again, sir.
And when he came to himself,
What happened?
he said, how many hard servants of my father's have bread enough and to spare, and I perish with hunger?
So you see what he did? But the key word he said, he came to himself. And he said, what is in Ghana? I can't go, I can't get ranch. I can't get mango. I can't eat it with pepper. Why must I eat it with these dogs? And then you're going to see why Moses did what he did. And he said Moses refused the house of Pharaoh to sit with his people. Right? Read 17 again, Shamak. As soon as when you find it second, and you read it, we go.
Verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And when he came to himself, he said, how many hard servants of my father's have bread enough and to spare, and I perish with hunger?
And I perish with what?
With hunger.
So after he said that, what he started to do, he started to write down because he's going back to his father now. He has to face his father now. So he started to write down things, what he will say to his father when he go back to his who? His father. Anybody have it? 17? Read my Shara.
It says, in the parable of the prodigal son, Luke 15:17, describes the crucial time he lost.
The crucial what? So what turning point? Remember, engrafted with a next nation. Is engrafted with somebody else. Right? What happened in that turning point?
When the lost son comes to his senses, strip off his wealth, starving and working a degrading job, coming to oneself. The original Greek phrases translated as coming to himself.
Coming to him what?
Himself.
And we coming back to ourselves now. What scripture come to mind when Maisha said that? One quotation will disappear. Two quotation will disappear. I'm so generous. I'm like Santa. All three will disappear. Because I see Zarek never studying. He want to get it, but he don't know it. Just tell me what scripture come to mind with this, and all three separate, disappear. Get it from Shamak. They don't know it. Ezekiel 37:9. Quickly, get it and read it.
With the facing.
Yeah, when all the thing come upon them, they came to themselves. So get Ezekiel 37, verse 9. Not smart. Then they say elder. Elder. And I'm giving away goodies. Read verse 9. Ezekiel 37, verse 9.
It comes Ezekiel 37, verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind. Prophesy, son of man.
Read.
And say to the wind, that said, Most High power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe unto these slain that they may live.
Breathe unto these what?
Slain.
That they may what?
Live.
So you remember YAHAWAH breathed upon the disciples? Okay. You become a living soul. Read on, sir.
So I prophesy.
So what make one remember themselves? The word. How shall a man cleanse his way? By taking heed to what? So now Ezekiel said, okay, I want to see if they will live. So it's not to put you on a damn trip, not to take you to the hospital. But what Ezekiel do? Read verse 11.
Verse number 11. Then it started.
Yes.
Verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them.
Really?
And the lead.
And they did what?
They.
We remember ourselves. So we will not eat pork no more. We will not eat our people no more.
That's right.
As fathers, we'll take care of our children.
That's right.
As wives, we'll submit to our husbands.
God.
We start to live.
That's right.
And by we living, we start to wear fringes on our clothes.
That's
We
right.
start to look clean. We start to represent. No, we start to say, okay, here's the devil. Move from here.
No.
We don't want to sit at certain table anymore.
That's right.
We become prideful, proud. Because for years we walk with our head down.
No.
Think the imposter was greater than us.
That's That's right.
Read.
And they laid and stood up upon their feet.
We stood upon what?
Their feet.
That's why we can say Donald Trump is the devil. He's the devil. And he will be in somebody's plantation.
That's right.
Read on.
And exceeding great army.
And we're becoming a what?
Great army.
Read.
Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
Are the whole house of who?
Israel.
Read.
Both they say, our bones are dry.
We cannot bear nothing. Donald Trump said we worship who? They say we are nothing. Read on.
And our hope is lost.
Mm-hmm.
We are cut off from our past.
Oh, because who can defend us? Who will speak for us? Nobody. We have to represent us. So all hope we have is lost. Look at you. You was such a bunch of lost people. Is this word give you back hope?
That's right.
Some of you could not walk, you was heavy, you was burned some, you was stressed, you have all kind of problem until this word come and take those demons out.
God.
Because these demons hold you to suffocate you.
That's right.
That's why they say it was lost. You total ruin.
God.
Read verse 12.
Verse 1. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, that said Most High Power, behold, all my people. That's right.
And you see that what he do? He come to a spiritual awakening. And how we become mental? Because you have to do it in the physical. You have to say, I have to take myself out this time. So the spiritual begin here, the mental come when you actually do it.
That's right.
Are you with me?
Now,
Read on.
Until this moment, the sun was trapped in the illusion.
The sun was trapped in what?
The illusion.
Delusion. That's what Christianity was to you. That's what Islam was to you. That's what all those religions was to you. So what YAHAWAH telling them, the sun is trapped in a delusion. Because you believe every foolishness the pastor said to you. Everything they said. So you were trapped. So how he said the one can come back from that? You have to remember yourself. All right? Read on.
The sun was trapped in the illusion that sin, rebellion, and holy living were the path to freedom.
And that's why they said the law done away with. Because you think that could give you freedom, but were you free? Okay? Okay.
The suffering embraced through his pride, allowing him to see reality clearly.
Get the room, Shama. 2:30. And Second Chronicles 6:37. Room 2, verse 30. Start at 2:29. Quickly.
Go Baruch 2, verse 30. Baruch 2, verse 29.
Yes.
If ye will not hear my voice.
What the Bible said?
If ye will not hear my voice.
Because we weren't hearing it a couple of months ago.
God.
That's why when y'all was up saying, oh, I find him. I wasn't the lamb, but he found me. Some said, I am not here. And they was up bring witness. Someone was there. So I know in the moment that told me he wasn't lying.
That's right.
But read that again for me, sir.
Go Baruch 2, verse 29.
What it said?
If ye will not hear my voice,
If we refuse to hear Yahawah's voice, read.
surely this multitude shall be turned into a small number.
And that's why we are small numbers amongst the nation. We will not unify amongst the nations. Read on.
Where I will scatter them. For I knew that they will not hear me.
The Most High saying, no, that we will not hear him.
That's right.
Read.
Because it's a stiff-necked people.
And you're stubborn.
That's right.
You're stubborn.
God.
Read.
It's a sickness people back in the land of their captivity.
In the land of our captivities, what will happen?
They shall remember themselves.
We shall what?
Remember.
They shall come back to ourselves, brothers and sisters. In the land of our captivity, we the one that killed our father.
That's right.
Didn't we tell and crucify him?
God.
And we enter the far journey, and we become citizens of this garbage. Look at it, as rain falling flood. The substance here don't mean nothing to us.
That's
How it help us? We become citizens of it. Read that Shama again from the top.
Verse 30. Up to verse 30.
Mm-hmm.
For I knew that they will not share me,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a stiff-necked people,
Rebellion, read.
but in the land of their captivity.
In Ghana, America, Jamaica, Togo, Nigeria, in the land of our captivity, what will happen?
They shall remember themselves,
We shall come back to ourselves. That's that spiritual awakening. Real.
and shall know that I am the Most High, their power.
And now we know we have a purpose of living. And we know, we go through Amos 3 verse 1 when it said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. So we remember our Creator. Read on.
And I am the Most High, their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity.
And that's what we're doing today in Ghana, in America, in every country on the earth today. The children of light are praising Yahawah in the land of our captivity. And what will happen, sir?
And think upon my name.
And think about what?
My name.
Because we find out that it's not Jesus. So if the enemy could give us Jesus, what else did they lie to us about? So in the land of captivity, the Bible said we come back to ourselves. And we said, it's not Jesus. It's not the Christ. And we're thinking upon YAHAWAH, YAHAWAH in the land of our captivity.
That's right.
We have more to it?
Come.
Read on.
And return from their stiff neck.
And return from what?
Their stiff neck.
So we running back home as a prodigal son. So as Bayan said, she's sleeping alive. But we still don't finish it, so we still have time. Because when people tell that story, they don't put themselves as that boy. You know that, right? You don't put yourself as you, that boy. So which one of the stupid one are you? Because both was stupid.
That's right.
How one never know the purpose of him in his father's house. And as I say, you don't see nothing yet. We don't even reach the meat yet. Because remember the father see one and run to him? Remember one was outside the house and says not going in. The father have to go to him too. So both was last. So when I hear people give the prodigal son story, I'm wondering if it's the same Bible I'm reading, they read it. Because both was last. So which one is you? So they talk about the ones that stayed was like he was so good and so perfect. Didn't he kill Christ?
He also there.
It wasn't he that killed him. So we will see which one are you today. Because when you talk about the story, you don't make it be you're not a part of it. So we will see today. We will see. Right? Read on. You finished, Shaman? You finished?
Small.
Go.
Verse number 33. And return from their sickness
Mhm.
and from their wicked deeds.
Mm-hmm.
For they shall remember the way of their fathers who sinned.
The way of who?
Their fathers.
The way of who?
Their fathers.
So that's we. And what he said, my father house have good things to what? Eat. So let me go back to my father house to do what? Serve. We don't even reach there. So read 2 Chronicles 6:27 from Shaman. 2 Chronicles 6:37. My sure, did you finish verse 17 in the grid? No, I don't think you did. How much inch heels is that? 17 inch? How much inch heels is that? You're hiding your feet, you're coming here hiding your feet. See? You become a citizen.
Yes,
You forget that Jerusalem is hill and valley, and you have to walk up hills and valleys and stones, and you forget about the journey of the Yahawaah. So you become a citizen, so you wear 25-inch heels.
That's right.
Eh? Nobody ready for the journey, isn't it? Read Shaman. 2 Chronicles 6:37.
Once again, Chronicles 6, verse 37.
What is that, sir?
Yes, if they bethink themselves,
If we what?
think.
If we remember ourselves, what will happen?
If they bethink themselves in the land whither they are carried captive, and turn and pray unto thee in the land of their captivity,
Mm-hmm.
saying, we have sinned,
We have what?
sinned,
Read.
we have done amiss,
We've done wickedness.
and have dealt wickedly.
Uh-huh.
If they return to thee with all their hearts, with all their soul in the land of their captivity,
What will happen?
whither they are carried the captives, and pray toward their land,
Mm-hmm.
which thou gavest unto
And
their
pray to
fathers,
all the what?
their land.
So that's why we turn to the east when we pray. I know some falling angel come and tell you otherwise. But remember, Paul tell you, even if angel from heaven come and tell you opposite.
No, that's right.
That's why whenever I tell you something, you might understand it. You might read it, So man, still up until the end to show me the prodigal son. Because I like a challenge and I can be wrong. So I'm okay if I'm wrong. I just have to read some more.
That's right.
So we still have what verse we are trying?
Verse number 30, verse number 38.
No, left that. Go back to Luke. Make sure I finish reading. We had 17, right?
No.
And we have to read to verse 30. So we're still up.
His suffering breaks through his pride.
The suffering breakthrough is what?
Pride.
Right. Because no matter what you do, the nation is still above you. And you're in church, you're doing everything that they do. You're paying the same tithes to their Jesus. You're worshiping the same Jesus as they do. Our European countries blessed and Africa is backward. So you start to think upon yourself and say, what is this? Why am I still suffering? Read on.
Allowing him to see reality clearly.
Mm-hmm.
The son remembers that if in the high servant at his father's estate have plenty of food.
Look at that. So servants eat better than you. Because what he's reflecting back now, when Queen of Sheba went in and see Solomon's servants, that's what the reflection is. How was his servants in the house, in the kingdom of heaven was? And you become citizen for this nation because that's something that you choose. So he starts to reflect back on the laws and the prophets. Read on.
In this culture, a higher servant was below a regular servant. Yet he recognizes that even the lowest position in his father's house is infinitely better than his current mission.
And that's it. So Shamak, you read 17 again for me.
So Luke 2 verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And when he came to himself,
He came to what?
himself,
Remember back his nationality. I'm not no damn Ghanaian. I'm not no Ghanaian. I'm not no Jamaican. I've been left Jamaica a long time because we couldn't come together. It wasn't working for me. Because I want the Bible says I'm supposed to be in the house of YAHAWAH forever. And I know that wasn't Jamaican. So I divorced it many years. It's not him leaving, it's me leaving. All right? So he bethink himself. Read on.
And when he came to himself, he said, how many hard servants of my father's have bread enough and to spare, and I perish with hunger?
So he perished with what? So he start to write down now. He start to make notes. What's the notes he start to make? Verse 18.
Verse 18. I rise and go to my father, and I will say unto him, Father, I have sinned against
Forsaking the things
Mayan,
He wished that his father had
did he wish I did he murder him?
murdered.
Huh?
He wished that his father
Did he wish I did he murder him?
murdered his father.
So you use the word wish, so I cannot take nothing. I'm looking for perfection. Go to yourself. The sin that he sinned against heaven. Because didn't he say Father give him his life?
Yes.
Didn't he say that? By taking his father's life. So that's why he said he's going back to his father and he's going to let his father know I'm sin against YAHAWAH in heaven and against you. Why so? Did he wish I did it thing happen? Because the only way you can get that inheritance by what? Death. So I don't want you to miss the story. And didn't he get his inheritance and left?
Yes.
So what did he commit? Because you might see the father say, my son was dead and now he's alive. Because what the punishment for murder? Okay. Don't miss this story. Please don't miss it. It's such a nice story. It won't spoil what Christians say. But when you read it, you'll understand. Even the last sheep, you'll understand.
That's right.
Where we was. That's why when YAHAWAH come and say you have to put us on his shoulder. You have to put us under his arm. Because we have no rest. We forget every sense of purpose. Right? Verse 18 again, sir.
I will rise and go to my father,
Mhm.
and will say unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before thee,
Read on.
and I'm no more worthy to be called thy son.
So you see that? So that's total humility and humbleness. See that? Yeah, you know what? You told me that they would come here and everybody just be sitting looking at it, right? You're here for 20 years and you come back here, look at you. Look at you eating like you were starving. Papa and some beginning. Okay. Right. Read verse 20 now.
Verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
And he arose and came to his father.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him.
Look at this. So you see, verse 20 telling you a total different thing. So meaning the father was what? Looking for him. Do you see that? The father was doing what?
Looking for him.
Looking for him.
So he didn't even
And
come.
exactly. So the father looking for him. Like YAHAWAH looking for you today. YAHAWAH is looking for you today. But you don't put yourself as any of these sons. You tell it as a story. That's why you make up names for it.
That's right.
YAHAWAH said 2 sons. But somebody tell you he's a prodigal, right? So the Bible said the father saw him afar, a long way off. Meaning the father was been looking for him. Just like YAHAWAH looking for him to come back. Right? And what else he said, Bible? The father said, I have compassion on you. Google for me. According to the Bible, what the word run means. Quickly.
Yeah.
And he said, the father do something that YAHAWAH will never do. Will YAHAWAH friend on the hill for Sarah coming back, Shabbat? How does it? Sarah push him off the roof.
Hey.
And he break his hands, break his feet, and Sarah took his money and just run away left. And go and suffer out there and coming back. And YAHAWAH seen coming up and come for a hill. But YAHAWAH friend coming to Sarah. That's why he's not YAHAWAH. See the difference? Read, Shaman.
In the Bible, run generally symbolizes swiftness.
Swiftness. So the father, happy you're coming. So just imagine the father, old in age, have to pull up his garment between his legs and run. My hand would have run for Jay. You don't know? So you've been with him so long and you don't know him? I thought you was one. You would run. Why not? Read on, Shamar.
Urgency
Urgency,
or spiritual zeal.
Spiritual?
Zeal.
What else?
It often appears a metaphor representing Christian life as a race.
Exactly. Israelite life is a race. Read what you have, Shamar.
In the Gospel of Luke, the word run most famously appears in the parable of the lost son, where the father runs to embrace his returning wayward son. This action symbolizes God's radical and grace,
And endless.
showing that how eagerly and shamelessly rushes to forgive and restore the lost without waiting.
And that's what I was looking for. You see that? Because no, you will see something take place here. What did Christian church never tell you? But I'm going to show you. Do you understand? Read verse 20 again, Shama. Look up what the Bible means by kiss on the neck. According to the Bible, kiss on the neck, what's the meaning of it? Read it, verse 20 again.
Luke 15, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
And he arose and came to his father.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was yet a great way off,
Mm-hmm.
his father saw him
And what happened?
and had compassion.
Mm-hmm. Run. So by the father run, what the father showed? I have no shame. I have no shame. And the father said, what will I do? I will take the shame for him. Because he should be the one that run, right? I'm going to paint a picture. Finish, Richard, man. Let's paint the picture. Let's see if we can make it.
And fell on his neck
Mm-hmm.
and kissed him.
And the father fell on his neck and kissed him. So what the father did, the father take his shame, didn't he? Didn't YAHAWAH take or beat him? Didn't YAHAWAH take or shame? Get me that shaman. Hebrews 12:2. And whenever you find the kiss on the neck, say can. You find the kiss on the neck? Read it.
The phrase fell on his neck and kissed him in the Gospel of Luke is a powerful ancient idiom meaning deep compassion,
So kiss on the neck mean what?
deep
And
compassion,
what else? Some forgiveness.
total forgiveness,
Uh-huh.
and emotional reconciliation.
You see that? So we reconcile. So you see what the father did? The son was supposed to do this. So while Yahweh was waiting for Zara to come and bow to him, guess what he should do? It will never Shabbat where he's smiling. That's why he's not YAHAWAH. Read Zamar.
In this verse from the Lord's Son parable, the father runs to welcome his wayward son back home, embracing him and kissing his neck to show complete restoration.
Complete. So guess what? I forget you pushed me off the roof to take this inheritance. So remember when they buy the YAHAWAH? Did you kiss anybody on the neck? Did anybody get a kiss on the neck, man? You see that? That's why he's not YAHAWAH. Finish up, Zamar.
If your query was a typo for a general kiss on the neck in a romantic or modern context, it typically signifies intense physical attraction.
That's it. Get me Hebrews 12 verse 2, Shema. I read it. Let me hear what that says. Hebrews 12 verse 2.
So this one. So it's like there's no difference for us. So in how should this have to come for us? So if we don't think of ourselves to that, no, this Christ or this I'm a shepherd about is black. If you start to say, but how do we follow?
That's why the Bible says, everybody that call upon the name of Yahweh shall be saved. But Paul said, we may call upon the name that you know not. And Paul said, who can you call upon the name without a teacher? And who might be a teacher? Do you see what we're going on here?
Yeah.
That's why the Bible said many will not make it to the kingdom, because many will not get this teaching. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So get me Hebrews 12:2. Read it from me. Let me know what it is.
Hebrews 12 verse 2.
What it said?
Looking unto Yahawah.
Looking unto who?
Yahawah.
What happened to it?
Author and finisher of our faith.
The author, the beginning of our faith, and the finisher.
Faith.
Read on.
Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, endured despising the shame.
And you see what he said?
Ah,
Yahweh endure the cross. Yahweh despise the shame. When he said, "Thou have come past me,"
that's right.
they beat me, they spit upon me. Yahweh took our shame. He took it. He took it. So you see what the Father did? He took the blame, he took the shame. And we still don't even reach anywhere yet. Do you believe the greater part is yet to come? You think we reach somewhere yet, right? Read on, Shema, finish it up.
And they sat down at the right hand of the throne of God.
Because he took our throne and he sit at the right hand. Get me 1 Corinthians 1:18. Quick. You ever heard son? Did you work last night? You see, as soon as I give you the I will fall back. And I don't want you to be the prodigal son. Sister Vanity, your father will not welcome you. Okay? Yes.
1 Corinthians 1, verse 18.
What it said?
For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness.
And what does this mean? The preaching of the cross to them that perish is what?
Foolishness.
Finish it up.
But unto us which are saved, it is the power of the Most High.
And what this mean? How much time you hear people say, why your God come to die for you? How could God come to die? So then, by them saying your king go on the cross to die, they said that's foolishness. Why would God have to come to die? So you see that? So all these foolish explanations, this foolish wisdom, this foolish knowledge, Yahweh took it from us. By he run to meet his son. And when he met him, he said, kiss him on his neck. And he said, everything, forget about it, we're reconciled. He said, total reconciliation. Nobody never kissed them on the neck. You ever get kissing in the neck, Tamar? Yeah, really? All right, confession is good for the soul, sir. Confession is good for the soul. Shama, you ever get kissing in the neck? You ever get kissing in the neck, sir? I'll be okay. Yes. see what's taking place, right? So read 20 again for me, Shaman.
First
And this happened in the Bible before. Where did this happen before? Kiss on the neck. Maya? Scripture, verse. Awar? Maya, your hand was up. Okay. Zaman. Get me 33, Shaman. Genesis 33, 4. Get Genesis 33, 4. But the key one is in Genesis 45. 33, 4. Read that for me.
The book of Genesis 33, verse 4. And Esau,
What did Esau did?
ran to meet him.
Run to me too?
Him,
Read?
and embraced him and fell on his neck
And what?
and kissed him.
So do you see what this means? So by Jacob saying this, Jacob gave Esau a gift when they read the story down. Because Jacob knows that's mean what? Total reconciliation. But Esau, it wasn't genuine. But I'm just painting a picture. Get Genesis 45, Shaman. 14, quickly.
Genesis 45, verse number 14.
Mm-hmm.
And he fell upon his brother Benjamin.
And this is Joseph. What did Joseph do?
Fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck
And did what?
and wept.
And what?
Wept.
And what else?
Benjamin wept upon his neck.
So you see that? So you see what's taking place here? Remember, Joseph was the one that was sold, right? Esau was the one that gets something robbed from him, right? And both of them did what? Both of them gave reconciliation. But Joseph kept his part.
That's right.
Esau never kept his part.
The last one was Genesis 34.
Genesis 33, verse 4. And
Next one.
Genesis 45, 14, I think. Right? So you see that, right? So it's the same case. So just like now, read verse 20 again, Shaman.
Verse 20.
No. Luke 15, verse 20.
Luke 15, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
And he arose and came to his father.
Uh-huh.
But when he was yet a great way off,
So the father was looking for him. Right? You just reached Egypt now on your way to Zion. And guess who is up there on Mount Zion looking down at you? And guess what he did? Read on.
his father saw him
Mm-hmm.
and had compassion.
The father saw him coming half dead. You're walking tired, you look thirsty, you're heavy, you look like somebody just beat them. The father said, when he see you coming, lingering, shameful, the father said, I have compassion on you. Read on.
And ran.
And the father knows what?
Ran.
Show you the father said, I took his shame. When he see me like this, maybe guess what? He'll be comforted. But some of you know, you see, YAHAWAH run coming, you might run to think you coming with the kid, right?
Because, yes, when sometimes they will be like, maybe people would think that I do this, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
They don't even do that.
Right? But that's why they're not YAHAWAH. Read on.
And fell on his neck
Mm-hmm.
and kissed him.
Meaning total forgiveness. Just keep your mouth shut. Don't mention nothing.
That's right.
Right? What verse we at, sir? 21?
Come.
Read on.
And the son said unto him,
What the son said?
Father,
Read.
I have sinned against heaven
Read on.
and in thy sight,
Read.
and I'm no more worthy to be called thy son.
Look at this. So the son telling the father the things that he have brought, right? Read verse 22.
But the father said to his servants, bring forth the best robe and put it on him.
Look at this. So the father don't want to hear nothing. The father don't want to hear that he want to be a servant. So the father cut him off in the middle of what? Speech. So the father never make him get to say, I want to be a servant. I don't want to be your son. So the father, read 21 again, Shema.
And the son said unto him, Father,
Read.
I have sinned against heaven
Mm-hmm.
and thy sight, and I'm no more worthy to be called thy son.
Read on.
But the father said to his servants,
What the father said?
bring forth the best robe
Mm-hmm.
and put it on him.
Read.
Put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet.
Look at this. So the father never make him finish to say, I want to send. Right? Verse 23.
And bring hither the fatted calf and kill it.
Mhm.
Let us eat and be merry.
Mm-hmm.
For this my son was dead
Mm-hmm.
and is alive again. He was lost and is found.
Mm-hmm.
He began to be merry.
So look at this. And God just sitting here. If you don't see the key part of the scripture, go back to 22.
22.
I just think one of you would ask. Read 22.
But the father said to his servants, bring forth the best robe.
Google, according to the Bible, what the word robe means. Quickly. Somebody Google robe and Google, according to the Bible, what shoes on your feet mean. Google, according to the Bible, what ring means. So we cannot leave nothing unturned. Quickly. According to the Bible, what robe means. So read 22 again, Shema.
Verse 22. But the father said to his servants, bring forth the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet.
So somebody look up the Greek. Luke 15:22 in Greek also. My opinion don't matter. It's one paper. What you want to have, my child? The what? In Bible, what robe mean in the Bible? Ring?
The parable of the prodigal son, Luke 15:22. The first robe symbolizes complete restoration.
Complete what?
Restoration.
Complete what? So I remember Shema asked me one time, why did Paul say, when he said, all Israel shall be saved? And what YAHAWAH giving to you when the robe, white robe, right? And what the robe represent? Complete restoration. I forget everything that you do in a stupidness. But now we have wisdom. It's a complete restoration. I put this robe by you. So you see what the Father does? I don't want you as a servant. I want you as my son. That's who you are. You're stupid. You try to kill me. But the first thing the Father said put on him is what? Robe. Complete restoration. Really?
Honor.
And what the robe mean also?
Honor.
So other people will respect you as my son. Really?
And the covering of past shame.
And the covering of past what?
Shame.
I don't remember. And that's why YAHAWAH will lead you with a robe and a palm. Palm means victory. The robe means restoration. And cover your stupidness. Do you see that? Finish up.
By dressing his returning son in the best robe, likely his own.
That's it. What you were saying, Shema?
So the breast attached to the robe, would that mean maybe it would be much more than you give it at first when we were in the land?
It will tell it. Go ahead.
The Greek of the
What you have, someone?
The ring.
Yes. Read what you have.
The ring acts as a signet ring.
The ring is what?
Acts as a signet ring.
Meaning a sign.
Carrying the family seal.
Carrying the family what?
Seal.
Meaning Israel's seed.
Or authority.
Are what?
Authority.
So the ring also means authority. So you see when the Father gave him a robe and a ring, so you have authority now. So to have authority, you can have authority over somebody. So Isaiah 56 is talking about nations. Because he come back to YAHAWAH and YAHAWAH say, angel, put a robe upon him. And when they put a robe upon him, I know in Ghana they tell him not to wear jewels, so you can give it to me. Put a ring on his finger. And when they see this ring, they know it was given by YAHAWAH. And it's a family seal, and it's for honor, and it's for authority. Shoes on the feet. No Ugandan love walk barefoot. Read that.
3 people wear shoes.
What the Bible said?
3 people.
3 people wear what?
Shoes.
So you're not in bondage no more. You're free. Read on.
While 4 servants or slaves often went barefoot.
But look up what the word shoes and the feet mean in the Bible. Meaning.
Giving him shoes, proof he was a good member of the household.
So you can roam around the kingdom of your house.
Equipped to walk with dignity.
And walk with what? Pride. You can walk with the head up again. Because your Savior have come and redeemed you. Anybody have 22 in the Greek? Do you have verse 22 in the Greek? Shaman? No. Get Luke 15:22 in the Greek. Read it again for me, Shaman, verse 22.
So Luke 15, verse 22. But the father said to his servants,
What he said to his servant.
bring forth the best robe and put it on him.
So robe means reconciliation and covering shame.
That's right.
Right? Read on.
And put a ring on his hand.
And a ring is a signet that means honor, rulership, and glory, and a family name. Right? Read on.
And shoes on his feet.
And what shoes on the feet mean? You're free to roam the kingdom of your house. In my Father's house is many mansions. Somebody going to have to roam it. Right? Anybody get Luke 15:22 in the Greek? Shamar read.
He said, the father's action in the parable of the prodigal son are highly symbolic of total restoration.
Total what?
Restoration.
So now, we will not judge you for your past sins. So Yahawashi is telling you, just come, I will restore you. I will give you health. Right? Read on.
Restoration and grace.
Stand, sir. Stand. Bring the book to me. Here, come stand here. I feel like with your ass too. From my head, give you busybody. Right? Read on.
It says, the specific Greek word used to indicate that the father wasn't just welcoming his son home. He was entirely restoring his son's royal status in the family.
And aren't we royal? And the Yahawashi just waiting to restore us. But look at us. We are not ready to restore. We are not ready to bethink ourselves. We are not ready to let go of this world to go back home. We are not ready for that. And Yahawashi said, come, I will heal you. That's why in the Revelation he said, I wipe away all tears from your eyes. No more death, nothing more evil will come upon us. But we're not ready for that restoration. Because if we're ready, we'll see it. Right? Read on.
It says, bring the best fruit. The Greek for the best is literally meaning first, original, or foremost.
All right. Read 23, read 22 again, Shaman.
So Luke 15 verse 22. But the father said to his servants, bring for the best robe,
Read.
put it on him, and put a ring on his hand.
Read on.
Shoes on his feet.
So that love is restoration. So he's getting crowned right then and there. Do you see that? Right? Verse 23.
And bring in the fatted calf and kill it. Let us eat and be merry.
Bring the fatted what?
Calf
And what else?
and kill it. And let us eat and be merry.
So by common sense, a family cannot eat a cow. The fattest cow. A family cannot eat a cow. There is no one family will kill a cow and they will eat it out. The fattest one in the pasture too. So you know by killing this cow is what? A celebration. When Yahawashi bring back the one sheep, what did he tell the angel to do? Come and do what with me? Celebrate! Didn't we go through that last week? So now look up. And this is what I want you to do. According to the Bible, what the meaning of fatted calf? Because we cannot leave no stone unturned, because everything is a message. And if anybody know, you can go ahead and tell me. I took out 3 quotations on me. Because I want to be like Yahawashi. I want to be merciful. All right, so the time is up. So find the meaning and then tell it. You read it yourself, because if I tell you, my thing is a lie. Read it.
To symbolize exuberant joy.
To what?
Exuberant joy, lavish grace, and festive abundance.
What else?
It refers to a young calf or goat.
All right, so somebody else find it? According to the Bible, what's the meaning of fatted calf? Or a fatted calf? And we know the cow is divine, right? So it's have to tell you something is a divine meal. And Yahawashi say, I'll drink wine with you, right? Just imagine. Who was Yahawashi brother in the Bible? Name me one of your Yahawashi brother. Mine. Say it, and I just said this now. James. Just imagine the pressure on James. Yahawashi healing all these people. Yahawashi at the party, the wine finish. He make wine everybody drink. Then Yahawashi died, went back to heaven. And James at the party and wine finished. Just imagine how people looking at James. They're hungry. YAHAWAH used to feed 5,000. They're hungry. James, they're looking at them. Just imagine the pressure on his brothers there. Like, YAHAWAH could do this. What's your purpose? Nobody talk about that. Why? Anybody find what I said to look for? Someone read what you have. The one is up. I said quotation.
The cow represents Yahweh's great love.
So calf represent what?
Great love.
Not small love, but great love. Read on.
And extreme happiness when a lost person turns back to him.
And the last represent ruin. Right? Read on.
The father's heart shows grace that is way beyond what the son deserves.
Exactly. So you see that? We don't deserve life, but YAHAWAH will give us everlasting life. We don't deserve rulership, but YAHAWAH said the day we return to him, we will get rulership. So this just coincide with the last sheep. And what verse we had, someone?
Verse number 24.
All right, read.
For this my son was dead, and is alive again.
So this my son is what?
Dead.
And what happened?
It's alive again.
Read.
He was lost and is found. He began to be married.
So what this telling you here now? It tells you that the son was literal dead, right? And how could one be literal dead? Question. Why was the son dead? Baba? Why was the son dead? Mayash, Tashar. Never said this time. Well done. So you'll say two quotation. Anybody is far away from the Father is spiritual dead. So the son wasn't with the Father. Just like when you is not with your father, how were you with him? Reflect on yourself. 5 years ago, what you was? By you being far from the Father. When you become close to the Father now, you'll be mindful of everything that you do. That's right. You will still mess up, but you're mindful of it. Some of you will show sorrow of it. Some of you will be ashamed of it. But away from the Father, it's death. So get that in the Greek and read it from him. Luke 15:24, Greek. Get it and read it. Read 24 again, Shamak.
For this my son was dead and is alive again.
He
Was lost and is found.
He was lost and is found. Remember last week we read about the last sheep? So you see how YAHAWAH found him? YAHAWAH have to go run to meet him. And when he meet him, he said, damn, you still smell like the pig, but I won't judge you. He said, get him, clean him up, put on robe on him. Put rings on his finger. Put shoes on his feet. And YAHAWAH said, restore us back where he was. Read on, sir.
And is found, and they began to remember.
And they began to what? Mary. Anybody have it in the Greek yet? 15:24 in the Greek. Someone read.
It says that used frequently it implies moral separation, ruin, and the utter loss of relationship. That's for the dead. When they said alive again means to return to life or to live again. It signifies the complete restoration of the son's former status.
So you see that? So by he was dead, he come back. In death, he resurrected. Just get understanding. So by him doing that, he say after that, all that is said and done, I'm restoring him back to his supposed to be. That's why when Paul came and telling Romans, all Israel shall be saved. That's what Paul meant. Because the day we return to YAHAWAH, guess what? Total restoration. But we the one that killed him. And we the one that choose the king. We the one that took that far journey. We the one that fall in love with the next land. With the next people. We cling to these people. We can't leave white people alone. We can't leave Chinese alone. These dirty Arabs we cannot leave alone. Your president have to go to Sweden to know that sugar is bad for you. And if the Sweden people tell you that sugar killing black people, the only thing you can say, don't eat mango after 7 nights. Why don't tell people that, listen, mango killing you? Eat it once a month, twice a month. Why you don't tell people that? I make it a law. You're making it a law that everybody should clean up. You're making it a law that people have to be mindful what they say on social media. Why you don't make it a law to ban sugar and the food in the country? We don't have rice named Ferrari. You think you can go to any other country and say Ferrari rice, Louis Vuitton rice? I none of these things. The things that sell here don't sell in no other country. So that's why it amazes me where we get these things from. So is the restoration that Muhammad have for you, is that the same restoration YAHAWAH have for you? Because YAHAWAH care, he loved you, he took your shame. That's why he took it to the cross. And all day long the Bible said YAHAWAH stretching out his hand, waiting for rebellious hosts. You people, the Bible says, go from mountain to hills. And he said, all that find you try to destroy you and make you be worse. Nobody hold you accountable to return back to your God. Because they don't want you to return back to your God.
That's right.
Because they know the day you return back to your God, when you're being restored, somebody has to serve you. And who will serve you when you are restored? So they know it. So that's why the Most High sent you to me. You might know about your God. You might know about His Word. Because His Word is very important. John 1 verse 1. In the beginning was the Word. What was that? We don't even reach there yet. We don't even reach there yet. And the Word was with YAHAWAH. And the Word was YAHAWAH. What is that? What is that great word? That you have to learn also. Because for 400 years, all we do, we get tossed through and through this earth. And all of a sudden, you know, your resting place was in your house. It was in your house. Some of you have cobweb on it. That's why when all of you came here, all of you struggled to read. You know why? You was not reading it. And you were so heavy, you were so burdensome. And finally, you're like, no. Some of you even can't sleep now. Some of you come here could not sleep. Miserable, tormented. And all of a sudden, there's a light at the tunnel to give you the hope.
That's right.
The Most High don't need half of hope from you. And the Most High don't need nothing from you. All of a sudden, you think the Most High looking for servants. Because the son said, I'm going back home to my father's house, and I'm telling my father, I will serve him. When did the Most High tell him, I want you to serve him? He said, oh, just obey. Obey is better than what? Just obey. You come in this kingdom, we're going to rule it together. You return back, don't ask for inheritance until it is given. We make this mistake over and over, and all our solution is here, brothers and sisters. And that's why I tell you, how much I love you. He took your shame. Things what you shame of yourself, Yahuwah, I took it to the cross. Last week we read about the sheep, right? He said, we see the sheep. The sheep was before YAHAWAH and the 24 elders. And I see the lamb as it was slain. Because guess what? It's finished. How much pastor tell you about that word? It's finished. Or what it meant. How much pastor tell you to YAHAWAH into your hands, I commend my soul. Psalms 31. Because they don't care about the sheep. YAHAWAH said they don't care. So to come here and tell you that God said and God this and God that, and then I take your money and your tithes and then I go home with it. And now you being hypocrite, you don't know what God said. And what the love of YAHAWAH is for you. And what YAHAWAH did for you. Because I remember these parables in church. Mr. Brown used to teach it every Saturday. And if anyone of my school is a family member or far relative, we know he never know nothing about the Bible, he never understand. Can they read this and Luke what 3 with Zacchaeus? They read it every other week, that's all they know. We understand that's all they know. But it will be responsibility and burden on them to let black people the wrong path. And the Most High says, seek me and you shall find me. Right? What verse we read, Shema?
25.
Read.
Now his elder son was in the field.
Uh-huh.
And as he came and drew nigh to the house,
What happened?
he had music.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing.
Read.
And he called one of the servants and asked, what is this meant?
Read.
And he said unto him, thy brother is come,
Mm-hmm.
and thy father hath killed a fatted cow, because he hath received him safe and sound.
Mm-hmm.
And he was angry
He
and
was what?
angry.
And why was anger coming in? That's why he never saved me. So if even us that know this, are we saved? Because anger cannot be part of our life. When YAHAWAH mind rejoice for the one sheep that come in, and you go and say, oh, I'll be here worshiping every day. Tell them I thought whatever give me no position. Tell them I thought whatever did this, tell them I thought whatever did that. Because you see, that's your emotions. Emotions chipping in. No, you here with me. Aren't we ruling this church together? Yes, you here with me. So when one come off over here, we should rejoice here. Because angels is in the heavens rejoicing.
Right.
So it's no anger. For when one come here, I embrace. And I say, welcome. And I say, oh, I put the fattest calf and let us eat, let us rejoice. Because you here, you should know, if you continue, you partake of whatever the Father have upon us. 7 churches was in Asia, wasn't it? You forget? Angels sent to all of them. Were all of them righteous? No, apart from Philadelphia. All of them was going down the wrong mountain. But YAHAWAH sent and said, let them do this. I'm angry about this. So by you know what is angry about, you do it, and we are ensure salvation to all together. But you don't be here, and then you limit yourself and your spirit and your soul. We don't have that time.
Yeah.
All right, what verse we read, Shama?
Verse number 28.
27. Read 27
Verse
again.
27. And he said unto him, thy brother is come, and thy father hath killed the fatted cow, because he hath received him safe and sound.
Get me Matthew 20. Here's a son. Give me a second. Read verse 20 and verse 1.
Matthew 20, verse 1.
We're going to jump through because this is a whole different class.
For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. When they had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. They went out about the 10th hour, and so had they stand idle in the marketplace.
What's the third one?
What's the 10th hour?
When is it? What's the first hour? What's the third hour? Get it together, sir. So he said, in 9 o'clock, he went in the marketplace and he said, somebody are chilling. Like I remember I say, my sisters there. But yeah, after when? The children and father. I'm one. I see him was playing Louis in Abra. Yes, it was like 10, 11 in the morning. I can't believe my dad was doing. So YAHAWAH saying go there, see them out there, they were there idle. Right? They were there idle. I see Zamara farmer elder too. At my bank, they're playing Louis till like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So What I say, go by the marketplace on the third hour. And he see them was there, they were there idling. And what did he do when he see them idling?
And he said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, whatsoever is right, I'll give you. And they went their way.
They did what?
Went their way.
Idlers, well-known people. Many are called, we are chosen. Really?
Again, he went about the ninth hour, and did likewise.
What number is the sixth number, Maya? The sixth hour. How much o'clock is the sixth hour? 12. Sister Zed, how much o'clock is the ninth hour?
Do not that afternoon, or even done. Afternoon, that's 12.
9 hours.
Afternoon, yeah, this, yeah.
Huh? What's about saying?
3.
3 is correct. You have to speak up, sir. 3 is the ninth hour. So remember the first hour YAHAWAH made some?
That's right.
Said bring them on the vineyard what time? 6 o'clock in the morning. I know 3 o'clock he go mid some. And they bring them on the vineyard what time in the evening? 3. 3. Read.
And about the 11th hour, he went out.
What verse we are?
6.
Uh-huh.
And about the 11th hour, he went out and found others standing idle and said unto them,
Read on.
why standing here all the day idle?
And what number is 11th hour? Sister Banner?
What's going on to the moon? Yeah, no. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah,
Mayana? What hour is how much o'clock is 11th hour? How the hell they get 3? Aisha? 11th hour. 5 is 11th hour. I don't know to spend money on other money. So YAHAWAH say went up there 5 o'clock. Right? And he find some idling and he bring them to the vineyard. Read, Shema?
They said unto him, because no man hath hired us. He said unto them, go ye also to the vineyard, and whatsoever is right that ye shall receive.
Read?
So when evening was come,
And when is evening come? How much o'clock is evening? Sister Bana? Sister Yamana? How much o'clock is evening?
even don't know yet at the same.
6 o'clock. 12 o'clock. So remember, some join 6, some join 3, some join 5. 6 o'clock now, work is finished. Read on.
So when evening was come, the master of the vineyard said unto his steward, call the laborers and give them their hire, get it from the last unto the first.
And who first is getting paid? The last to the first. Just imagine the turmoil will happen there. Eh? Eh? Just imagine. This is the angel paying, you know. So you see, when you join the job the last 5 o'clock, angel was rejoicing. So they're happy to greet you. They're happy to meet you and say, well done. They're more happier for you than the one that was there 6 o'clock. And the one that was there 6 a.m., he know he was supposed to be there. But you that joined at 5, you just barely made it. So all this patting is on your shoulder, they're rejoicing like he's a smart one. So you have to understand all these parables and the context of them. But just imagine you on that job working. And you there 6 in the morning. And then that's why the Bible said in Ezekiel, the children of Israel said the Most High is not fear. Eh? Just imagine you pay the one that come in 5 first, and then man there from 6 o'clock and you don't pay man. You know, left at the right thing, man. You know, left. Right? Read on, Shema. What verse we are?
Verse number 8. So when evening was come, the master of the vineyard said unto his steward, call the laborers and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first.
Read on.
And when they came, that were hired about the 11th hour, he received every man a penny.
Every man get what?
Penny.
So the one that started the job 5 p.m. get the same as the one that joined the job 6 a.m. So one work for 12 hours, one work for 1 hour. And guess what the pay they get? Read on.
And when they came that were had about 11th hour, they received every man a penny.
Mm-hmm.
And when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more.
Really?
And they likewise received every man a penny.
Really?
And when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house.
They murmur against the what?
The good man of the house.
And why did they use the word the good man? I have to break down this differently for you one day. I'm just running through. All right, read on.
Saying these last have wrought but 1 hour,
Mm-hmm.
and thou hast made them equal unto us,
Read
which
on.
have borne the burden and the heat of the day.
Really?
And he answered one of them and said, Friend, I do thee no wrong. Is not thou agree with me for a penny?
You agreed to take the job for a penny in the 6 o'clock. So why murmuring now? Read on.
Take that diners and go thy way.
Really?
I'll give unto this last, even as unto thee.
So you see that? It's giving a message. Really?
Is it not lawful for me to do what I want with my own?
Mm-hmm.
Is that I evil because I am good?
Really?
So the last shall be first.
The last shall be what?
Shall be first.
Really?
The last and the first last.
Mm-hmm.
For many shall be called, and but few chosen.
Look at this. See that? So that's what you see taking place here with this brother in verse 27. You don't understand that?
Come.
So that's why even in the truth, you have to understand that. Because you see the voice that you hear with Satan, that's what distracts you from certain things. Barack is here from 84. I came in the 90s. If I continue to do what I'm doing, the same pay you get is the same pay I get. When I start, some of you here never born it. And you will get the same pay that I'll get. YAHAWAH will even pay you first before me.
So look at verse 27.
Stand straight, sir.
And he said unto him,
Uh-huh.
and he said unto him, thy brother is come.
Mhm.
Thy father hath looked the fatted calf,
Mm-hmm.
because he had received him safe and sound,
Read on.
and was angry, and would not go in.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore came his father out.
So you see that? So each time, when the son angry, guess who is going okay to greet and meet that son? So I have to bring YAHAWAH up to council. That Shaman say YAHAWAH not coming to him to find out and to hear your agreement and your thing, right? Yeah? So just imagine Shaman say, I'm not coming in the house to eat. And YAHAWAH go to counsel him, son, let's go to eat. The food is prepared, come and eat. Yeah?
That's you.
You know? Yeah? Okay.
Oh, yeah, but that's you.
Man, why do that, man? He will do it. Why? So you go sit at Jay bed and talk to Jay and say, son, get up, come and eat. It don't make no sense. You get weak. You will do that a while. You see why we have to worship YAHAWAH only?
Because for this one, the father was so that's why I said he went out to him because he knew he is going through this.
But he was foolish. He lacked wisdom.
Yeah.
He lacked wisdom. See that? One person just read. 29, 28. Read it again.
And he was angry. He would not go in. Therefore came his father out and treated him. And he answered and said to his father, no, these many years do I serve thee. Neither transgress I at any time my commandments. Yet thou never givest me a gift, that I might make merry with my friends.
Read on.
But as soon as this thy son was come, which hath devoured thy living with harlots, thou hast built for him the fatted calf. He said unto him, son, thou art ever with me.
Exactly.
And all that I have is thine.
You see that?
Oh,
He lacked that one greatest thing.
God.
Because you know what? What deceived him? He think he's telling his father, I'm serving you. So he think his father need a servant. He think his dad need us. The father don't need no servant. So that's like me here saying the truth from 97 now. And when I say, YAHAWAH, I give you a crown and give you 1 penny. And me come up and say, hey, you never did this, you never did that. And some of you will do that. I'm here. I'm praying every day. Why my prayer not answering? Why this not doing? But the most I might have something more important for you than you ever know. I think everything is time. So that's why I read in Matthew when it said the first shall be last and the last shall be what? So we have to have this in our mentality. Right? Read what the father said to him.
And he said unto him, son, thou art ever with me, and all that I have is thine. It was me that we should make merry and be glad. But this thy brother was dead, and his life again was lost.
So you see that? So both sons were lost. The one that went away lost, and even the one that was there was lost. Because they think they have to serve their father to get anything. So now the father telling him, what I gave to the last son, I gave that to him. But who have the greater possession? And who is it for?
The father is no more.
And it's him. So when the father sleep now, naturally, everything is for who? So both of them was lost. So which one of the sons are you? Are you the one that went away and being reckless? Are you the one that worked with the father every day and can build a foundation? That's your problem. He can never say, he coming to look for you. He said, wait until you come and he come to meet you. Yeah?
I'm left there.
So you have to decide which sons you are, because both was lost. See that? So that man and the word prodigal have you found it? And king. Prodigal and king. Two words I was. So as we read about the sons, and we get to analyze what the story really is and what it brings out in terms of showing you that YAHAWAH, you love that you have us. And how we put it, you have to find it. You have to search it out, you have to read. You cannot leave no stones unturned. That's why you have to pray for the Holy Spirit to teach you and to guide you and to show you. Because all the answer is here and He's waiting for us to come. Not once He remind any of the children of the wrongs that they do. Every explanation they can see the Father explain. And He showed them compassion. He said, whatever you desire, it's yours. All what I have is yours, son. Why are you murmuring about, I'm just doing a party for him? And the father goes and said, come in, let's celebrate with their brother. Because he was dead, and now he's what? Get read verse 29 again from the Shaman.
Verse 29. And he answered and said to his father, Lo, these many years do I serve thee in the transgress.
And you see that? Serve. Slave for you. The Most High don't, even the Bible tells us, angel and the Most High can raise up stone to worship him. So we think we have to serve to get blessing. No, we have to be obedient.
That's
right. Right? Read on.
And he answered and said to his father,
What is Shaman? You can serve and being disrespectful.
Yeah.
In slavery, our ancestors were serving, but they were spitting in the water and the food.
That's right.
So were they really serving? No. They tell you in slavery, when the white man would get the black woman pregnant, the black woman would go by the river and take a hanger, like where your hand closer, push it in the vagina and pull the baby out straight in the water. That happened a lot because they never wanted to carry the baby for the white man. Was that serving? Every look at when I watch Roots with the Kente. Every day he get away and run away. But also when he was serving. He used to ride the master in the town, ride back the master. As soon as they say put the Kente, go put the horse in the stable in down. Was that serving? Okay. So the Most High see obedience from us as a people. We cannot serve and unobedient. Everything work together. So the son was telling the father that, listen, I serve, and I'm looking for you to give this to me. But we are under this roof together, aren't we? When I eat, you eat. But your brother was, what? Put yourself in the shoes. What did he face up there? All right? Read on, Shaman.
Verse 29. And he answered and said to his father, Lo, these many years, why serve thee? Neither transgress I at any time.
And when he used the word transgress, do you know what he said? I never kill you. I never want you to die. Right? Which was good. Really?
And yes, thou never gave this me again, that I might make merry with my friends. And as soon as this thy son was come, to shall devour thy living with harlots, thou wast still for him the fatted calf.
And what he said his son did?
Devour thy living
With what?
harlots.
And And when he used the word Allah, what that mean?
Worshiping another.
Yes, because why? He cling to the other people. Do you understand? He cling to the other nations. He become them fully. All right? Read on.
Thou hast killed for him the fatted cow. And he said unto him, Son, thou art ever with me, and I, and all that I have is thine.
You see that? Now, son. Do you understand? All that I have is yours. And he never knew that. So he was there praying and working, hoping his father would give him a kid. Whose kid was it? It's your kid. Can? Get me Isaiah 53, verse 1, Shimon. And King Kabad says, Shalom.
Isaiah 50 verse 1.
Read.
Who I believe the report?
And that's a greatest question. Now, some of you might think here today still believe in the so-called prodigal son. Who have believed or man, don't look at me. You try to intimidate my wife. You think a man like me is scared? Okay. So as the Bible says, who have believed or report? Read on.
And to whom is the arm of the Most High revealed?
And who the harm, meaning the strength and the power of the Most High revealed. Who is that person? Who is that individual? Read on.
For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. He hath no form, nor comeliness.
And we get 52 verse 7 and 8.
Of Isaiah 52 verse 7 and 8. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings.
You know what the Bible said? So when you home working for your father, you're doing good. How beautiful is your feet? But you, who is walking now looking at their feet? Everybody's a face. When they took pictures yesterday, they go different way. What the hell is nature, man? What you want to do? Put their head in a box? And they will turn sideways and they show their ass. But how much you look at your feet? Some of you have a big ass feet, look like Bigfoot sister. Eh? But the Bible said the one that bring this word, by them bringing their word, he said, oh, beautiful are their feet. That come because the Most High said, who believe this report? When I give this word, who believe it? And the Most High said, no, they're bringing it. He said, their feet is beautiful. So this size 14, 15 feet here, every day I look at it, I just want to kiss it. Oh, beautiful this feet are. Some of your feet cannot be kissed. So just stick to the neck. All right, away? Yes. Read on, Shaman.
How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bring good tidings. That published peace.
That published what?
Peace.
And that's comfort.
Right.
Didn't I read last week 43 of Isaiah? Speak comfortable to the black man and the black woman, because you have not heard that in our life. As YAHAWAH tell in Matthew 23, he said they close the kingdom of heaven upon you. They make it be impossible for you to enter through to the kingdom of heaven. So good tidings and peace to the people. Read on.
That published peace. That bringeth good tidings of whom? That published salvation.
That published what?
Salvation.
And that's what the word of YAHAWAH says. The kingdom of YAHAWAH is at hand. So it's your salvation. So when one come in on the level, talk about don't be jealous of that thing. Because whatever we strive through here, it's ours. Really?
God said unto Zion, thy power reign.
Thy power what?
Reign.
Read on.
Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice.
And that's why we are lifting up our voice in the four corners of the earth. We were commanded to do that. And nobody will stop us from doing it.
That's right.
Right? Read on.
With a voice together shall they sing.
And shall we what?
Sing.
That's why, and where will we sing, Shema?
For they shall see eye to eye.
So the Bible said we all shall see eye to eye. Where?
When the Osa shall bring again Zion.
So you see that? Then you will see everything. You will not understand everything I'm teaching today. You will not see everything I'm teaching today. But when you go to Zion, guess what will happen? You will see everything. Hashem, Hamashiach, YAHAWAH. Shalom? Shalom. Is there a question? Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, is there a question? All right, Shalom. You have a question? Okay, explain.
And the Canadian can buy a man, they can. Borigasa, Borigasa. No, I don't see the man, they the word, Anna is a word of Prodigal.
The same story in Matthew, you can check everything.
I Prodigal Bible.
Fine,
Try
try.
that, but now what's good to do. What's one of my dad, I'm going to hear it. We when hear it or to them. Now, what's in there? One in shall see more cheddar. Story and so what I have before I was shy. I can go out shy. We share a wishing the Nas. It's the middle of the hour. I want to cast story on cut or to go to need to know. I can't actual. No, what an age I had. It's about to be not come from one hour, one and a small cast of the town. So I can choose up on the innovative corner. We can want to we can't decide now, Massy. On its own way, we will come to know with us. The innovative, what I want to know where the warrant task. It's in and out of the and then it's the Adana, the mass of no hours okay. It is up from and the moon is the chance here. Oh, I can be brave. Look 15. Rest of my love of the look. That can also be prepared. Now, I'm not being again. Now, maybe you can cover woman or a day, okay, change the app. Make a button of the maid and now, I just want to slow or change the man on feeling or party. None of okay, or pass us to not one. No, can say this is the political now, and she no way. It's all some one of the mass. Now, I assume it was not one of us as soon as one more. I am one brick. And there's no one brick with no more. What's it be? They know, what do the result of that rocket? Malas what the whole of them, Malam walk up if you want to go with 2%. A Maria were heading. It's your one that never did with them if you out of the jail. You would have mouth, must have to be the Makasha, a Japan. My own one, mother's fire or so one. Now, in your nature, I shall see a career visit. Maybe in way of harm. Maybe in the way Asia, no Judah. Maybe it's an Asia Judah could be a Dabi, or do you never to ever to not nor south. Israel are which is one of our way, we are assassin okay. Maybe for our way, that we need no sooner. Now I'm by use of the one about every affection. Whenever from Israel, one of from Israel. Now one of our car assassin of the now. Man, Captain, I buy a house, I'll buy a movie to one. Because I shall Israel, still. Assassin, the only way Israel fancy so then they are. You have in a week assassin on one year. You might wear out our bed, maybe Muko. Now, it's city to two, and so one okay, no phone with Judah. One of our okay, as I shall no phone with Judah. Now, one I want to offer one to share no okay, one of four baby Israel. It's the baby in a poor friend Israel, no cause of where I now, maybe also, okay, and you pay it. Now, okay, you come on a woman. And so I made us that, yet, I do that. Okay, you don't know, okay, was assassin. Now, the American Benjamin is to be okay, or what you suppose. The man that you guys don't see it. Okay, the more okay, I can say, do that. Then come from the other child, so I think away. Okay. No, my head the Kumano woman, no way. Now, no question, no question. As a robot, okay, change the page day. So, when you consider for it from no matter that one, I can out and then the one and come another sister. Say, what we say, connection, I guess, I will get I watch a farm. Say, go on, you want the one farmer this year. I asked great people why a general or company, I should be one. Nobody was waiting for that. It's the because of what can I go so I will say. There, I will put a cabin or a in your opinion, one swap. the bank is what actually the information. The one I'm gonna mark as our machine yet was or any way to the more you are not all capture general agent, me a man, we will see Siam night inside. A general tax number, no, my will my but out in a second. We get it from where? Awful. It's them at one as a full or can or you walk at agent. They just want police. They just got out fine. Move. Now I'm doing the Padam was on a 7 a general tax agent, but now from the money that I said to a better opportunity, the agent will woman. A general walking or the agent, but not I.
About risking.
It's the would why how I shall have over we. Because who would have been also we you know, put a lie when you want to put on what it's not fair on you. I was to tell you already. Out there, at the in the month, the boy for the effort home, and you see. Now, you know, I am to the end, and you hopefully you will also pay my abati. But Mamma had seen it for pay my abati. The boy, the same thing now. I am afraid a letter carbon or the other the same thing. You know, we man, what they have as a we madam is away from I try to get a white room with you as asking no open. Whenever we are so we don't wear a good general fantasy. Not what I do when I have a band. It's asking what I ask. The devil want a good hours I will reach us. Now, it's all we know for the quail. Also, pen or no for what I'm not going. Operated or no more of not is I forget it feel assassin the bed. How one man from our book was never got to be or I don't know. I don't mind. It's not wasn't if Abra, if I ever Marie, what a woman now one. I don't mind ultimately that as I got to be. It's a Danny, the fancy. Mesati, Melco, may have a lab not today. He, after good chassis, they have not no boy, a man of them. The money is the PI. They today, I do have a slave drive. Their friend, a man for an agent. See, chassis, or fire, but not no boy, a man for one answer. The cheese was not no boy, and the Miss Canada denied. They are Ghana, I do good know you, Gonia. But I would see. Yeah, oh yeah, it would be in the all to answer. And what's in there? A half hour for them is great now. For almost tell them, my can check good to my head for them. I'm away almost every time. No more die here and watching. So I want to go to good now. Where good and shake a brow break. When you must use to the sample of them because I will to the mountain of go. Fresh ass baby, you won't want to bread and scum. I say, the same is not also okay. I am break with tea, but you break with it. But if you ain't doing it is spaghetti. Get a moon because in the ever natural day a fruits in Boca with fresh essence. Nobody because in the price in go much red. Also, but I only a vitamin, only the of them. Now, I'm going to say, and I 26. I'm going to tea, go back. I was soon may fly and I'm die in what 20. Everybody fired, but 10 minutes to put it, but I like you. It's the place I am able to be. It's a because the oil can hear an assassin and can't hear to the end. Now I have got to take a credit, my young men in there. Yeah, and I would see with them about but I would never do. Now, may just get out that what that since I'm not with me, sir, as I answer the country. They want to start, get to our book, never yet to move, get to Indomie because he paid to me. Why am I pregnant? Now, no sweet have me, spaghetti or a share group. You can see what one talks this was I. Well, I compare to the that's it. So I hear the matter. So only actually you break with them because let me tell you now, there could be for us signing here for easy. What's the other be upon us to the north? I decided those knowing the function because one also attack deciding. So if that's idea, attach our mania or two or four pressure. It's not actually be there. Not better no, or just I know because Sadina wasn't young, and one of who's what she and I. We bring up over there. You want Piangona Casa with what the flower I am saying so the matter. I make us a lot to say as I didn't want one. Now we are going to be one as you didn't get a matter. Much of them I'm going to most of oil. Now not enter the carrots. Why I'm going. I went to trouble waiting why I'm enter the cabin with Muku. Never was why I was here. About some soup. It's easy. I thought children enough. As it. I did to other way. It's a wonder and a magic extra. Why it's not so bad that. Nah, them side plates. I'm not often watch the vegetable oil. I'll tell the vegetables. I tell the meeting now, say, also tray and could also for Lily. On the place I didn't know there, and I'll go on the door yet. Them vegetable oil. Watch it, see me say on there. Them side is also a taste. Almost able to be able to make it. And say where you get the drinks in the market, but I'm not just arguing for 50. Nice. Nice number where it's a visible. I was showing you what like 120. Back on Tony. Don't watch all there. See, I break with the example because I thought we break with it. You put the break with another person. Don't let there. The map of this cocker said this getting out here on you break with it. But the time also one year or some farmer that go from. Because this cannot go on any proof in a case was saying. Now we was saying go for some what we move on there. You bring me down who's going to get it. Now who's going to die? They won't go partner. From a band. I'm going to avoid my papa. They will go on in Bruca. On the one there also on the phone when it's better. One now for the kind of act. I'm allowed to send the money. The link I okay on my account or Chronicles, second Chronicles. It has quite a Ezekiel. Plus, they will be saying, I say, okay, they to be up where I'm from. Now I can't day or an assassin, they to the bed. Then my answer about pets now. I am going to go for the bed or they would be free. Over time, no, I just my appendix as for one table pig guy, so I either assassin, them and son. But I would say the one I said, after you win this, you win, but assassin now. They were done here, so she named me, so she was so on yet, so she got over you. And I hear what them get what I say. None of my own, they will not to the intern. Whatever the master smart. On the Kaya, or a Banokai, the Banas White, or police. Then Jesus, maybe I don't put it as I was saying, but no, some coffee, they get it look from the chat, but that be a Banoyan no coffee. Because ladies are going to put it as I will be a putting papa. Maybe I like about when you push the car out. Well, you know what about some kind of snack which I will. It's the man watching. It's a battle. If you want to oil or your way. It's no yapkin, then for us, and couldn't behind it. When you want to superior. We're going to also know when you out say this is what about. What's the Tayo Banao, our mom, our India, what I wanted from Bush for a fancy people, you wish I would come. I better if it's half a book will be one page. I will let you know. It's about time. One is a good to it's not much a day. Youngest and poor today. I can put on some all shut my youngest away for soon. But it's a cat. There is a configuration. It's a cat. Sunday and Ghana for your drive. And San will 2 by the but because let me dear Muka. I will feed them bombs not always. Never by a little moon assassin. Into the night, you're going to put it up today. I can go to you go to moon. So that might be about now. One of you with the one kind of magic going to more. It's in a year there. Son, it's on the way over there. I can go about my general to 2 days. And some other you would have most miss the other it's not like you're going to put you the one I have to put you. Never by 2 years. Just a real. You would ask, I don't space about a jelly day or today and pockets. Never by you to only not doing here. Some of the other 5 years. It was there. I mean, right or you. See, for you, young man, 10 which you would have I would want some of that. They understand, they must ask every day for the walk of the white. Yakaya, young girl. The crowd came. The better source of the room. Now I suppose one Mefiana, a tenant 50 or 2 in composition, what's not 2 year opposition. Now only to share with no right or to be no car. No, the case of the simple hours that I'm in days and maybe. I'm allowed the power with Mamma, a mamma, no, now maybe fear. Why am you? I must mean it's a little bit fear. Let's a big mark. I said, I say, but Yana asking them about no women. Or what do you got? But when you was not we wish I mean, now from the room if you're not able to equivalent about you. I do this, it was when I was at. It's the most a general to cook a shell, no shell is right. I'm a general or the bum or the to come or feel no come. And no cone or feel yes, actually, you get them call if you watch it. But don't forget me, but I told on phone was I was going to start the organization and got all kinds of patrol, but it didn't want more attention. But don't put up a cadet who were pursuing. And I was in our follow. I don't listen to me there. Both of my cousin on project predictable. Then put them over there. My guys and the out some of them. I don't know your overview. It's some part of my own. I'm just from food. I mean, I won't go and yes, so I come down. But a general probation, one general one cut off an awesome wood. When you are okay, wow from the repair. Okay, I don't want the offer or yet in your pack of bread, permission. Over a good sentence. But Jason is a woman for mine and I say, which a young bass will get more than good. Let me catch him there. A 1 year. I never catch him there, Miss Asmada, I was it's me, I essentially because I'm the many I will never do it. I miss you know, I miss your boy, only in a little Buddha. I'm not doing it. It was a number of my own Libra, or 6 number of the skill on his feet. It's only Snyder, the Vinci Island, it's being a croquet. Now, most of you to cry there. Say, yes, and there, the baby, a croquet is I pray you down. Never can then check. Pay to know what you need to want young from. No, so okay, it's about that now. Because you play you don't even though you do a class, ask about to be more so away than what's so sunny. It's happened 10 years to them be united. And I asked so young, but you know, I'm a double baby name. It says to me, also of 50. Now, small if you're not to that, and you think I will see for coffee. Now, one hour I always saw I asked from Concorana, I don't know if you know, I don't be a baby, the cabin of you know, getting what's now. No better rushing, but permission United. Now, I ain't going to Cassana. On our west, easy couldn't be good. Now, I shall not, why I didn't. Not the way to know that and do. Now, what I paid look at the act. What's the number on your home go down? Because almost is that. On walk on, I say this can wasn't happen. I'm a very wide. I'm a much of one uncle that maybe I had. I promise you, I will tell that I'm waiting. Why would that the main but a general or share the baby so on the because in by this time, never be no okay, be a bad to go to one feet. But the Masha best I will put on me. So do quit as well, some support check, then never pay, but no pay, never pay, not some. Look is another Nazi. If not going to see what I did in the week, with you, I remember when I did them. Then Chabas Nana, who will from Mudu, not no. Jimmy, I answered. But he said, when you want to have, I will feel okay in that supermarket, never look. Who is the magic, never did this. Ye, the mark of Makotaba. Now, my cheek, it's a power that will pay the proportion with the bro. You know, I'm afraid you have to buy ammo. So, but then, now, we are on your YAHAWAH, and come to the moon by our family. Okay, who pay your cassette, the man. Okay, cassette, okay, see the party. Okay, I will go around to work. Outside the Madia, at that point, oh, when you YAHAWAH. Now, when you YAHAWAH, the more be YAHAWAH. Even I didn't say YAHAWAH, no, I said it. Because he said, I'm a friend of what's not, but it's on one back. Let's say, gentle for man. In Catcher, more I will follow so you can go off in which because of what I will be ever be, but actually didn't why, but not to do it. Because it's I will never find all for what they all group never wants out to the moon to the but not either. But they don't. It's telling you I made what I was at. It's the Norwich. It's the ever been so or say your way was yeah. Because when you mind really good day, say getting you why the president Yamata.
Did I say all of this?
When you mind really good day, the president Yamata and said, maybe in our way was simple. A and then they said, it's our session maybe his name. I was in command of a country because some way over back. I don't know because it doesn't have a show. Let's say, when two of my cake, may we there, but send a million to this. Mamma, you are from the salvation of a see, I drove away, Judah, I declare us about two. Now, you are far over victim. Don't go feed in your way, them to big year. I was our former master. It's a man, but and a funny guy, son, and I didn't say that. It's a bit of weed, not for each other, no, for the album, or each other from last month. As we said, you watch.
Huh? You finished? Well, that was it, sir, another month.
And so what happened we really did with that. No, I said that we cabinet. Oh, you had a way. The sister, I know you and that's why I have to do that. It happens to them in one of our went to my Baba cancer. Was okay to go shaman from one of the other. Now, say why did you but not very well that. So when I didn't move with Yansan, down past and there be one back. There's a game to come and get a particular that they don't know the last. So I don't tunnel. So I did, yeah, because them a one that's no good long. Say, when I'm back, you're going to check where I was that. I don't feel yeah, I didn't know about that. And I'm about it's a one more task. Oh, what is that? How never so good and was said, okay, or don't watch them. This might be key, gets it. No, by your side.
All right, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Everybody there for one way or the other, yeah? Continuation of Mr. Word.
Last part.
So this is the first class for Shabbat. Any question? Your mother will come to sleep. You stop them, sir? Ryan?